Hi everyone, today I will be dissecting a Tesla Model 3 cell that I managed to get from the Gigafactory. Let's get to it. Now the first thing I did was connect the cell to a resistor to drain the battery down to 0 volts. Dissecting batteries is quite dangerous, so please do not try this at home. When compared to the Model S cell, we see that the 2170 Model 3 cell is about 5mm taller and 2mm wider than the 18650. By this metric, the Model 3 cells should have 30% more internal capacity. Now let's open it up to find out. I started cutting at the positive terminal, which made sure that I didn't damage the insides of the cell. Now this blue top we see here is a dielectric barrier used by Tesla. Now all that really is just a plastic cap that prevents the jelly roll from touching the top of the battery, which would cause the cell to short circuit. The bottom of the cell also has one of these. After removing the jelly roll, we noticed the aluminum casing has a thin layer of insulation on the interior. I did some more research and found out that this is an outer layer of material that helps maintain the cell wall's integrity during a thermal runaway. In other words, this plastic sheet helps prevent the cell from exploding. Now, in case the cell does heat up, Tesla added some cool little vent holes in the top of the cell which help vent off gases. Now these holes are about 0.5 mm wide, which is incredibly impressive from a manufacturing standpoint. Now it's time to unwrap the jelly roll. The copper sheeting you see here acts as your ground. So when a Tesla cell is recharged, current flows into this wound up copper roll, which causes the electrolytes in the cell to move to a state of higher potential. If you look closely, the ground was attached to the copper plate using tap welding. This is quite an impressive feat since tap welding is notoriously difficult to do on thin pieces of metal. As I unroll the jelly roll even more, we come to this green layer. Now this layer acts as a piece of adhesive to prevent the ground connection from tearing loose. This black powdery material you see here is a lithium nickel cobalt aluminum oxide, which is what holds your energy. Now this lithium material is basically pasted onto another sheet of metal, which connects to the positive terminal of the battery. In total, the jelly roll is about roughly 32 inches long. What this means is that the Tesla Model 3 cells do indeed have 30% more energy density than the Tesla Model S cells, which have jelly rolls roughly 24 inches long. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.